process. I call it that because it kind of is a process. I measured out a half a cup of the Fairlife. My husband picked up the 2%. I use this or the full fat, either one. The whole milk, I guess it would be. There's one jar I keep my coffee in. I had my Keurig on the largest cup setting. I microwaved the Fairlife for about 15 seconds because it helps the Gene Pro and my sugar substitute to mix up a little better. There is 1 scoop. I just want to show you guys the scoops. It's not a big scoop at all. So there's 1 scoop of that and 1 tablespoon of my sugar substitute in this, and I just gave it a good shake. I just wanted to show you guys the way that it froths up when you shake it instead of stir it. Oh yeah, look at that, y'all. Can you hear it? So good. So yeah, that's how I start my morning. Then I'm going to clean this counter off where you will probably see all the crumbs. My son beat me to the kitchen this morning and made himself something and left the evidence. So, but it's fun. Hey y'all, so I mentioned before that I make my own cold brew coffee and that there's videos on YouTube showing you how to do that. I just thought I'd show you guys how I do it with what I have on hand. I didn't go out and buy anything special to do this. I have a small kitchen, don't have a lot of storage, so I just chose to use what I already have on hand and use on a regular basis instead of buying something else and fighting with, you know, lack of storage. But and I know some people cringe when I tell them I actually use my Raydon. I don't use, you know, every piece, but if it's there and I need to use it, I'm going to use it. So, okay, this is 24 ounces of water. I did measure it out. I use a tablespoon per every 8 ounces, a heaping tablespoon. So this is 3.5 tablespoons in 24 ounces of water. I just combine it, give it a good shake, put it in the fridge for at least overnight. And just like if I go to the fridge to get some water or something, and I see it sitting there, I'll just shake it just randomly. And that is these cone filters. I picked these up from Walmart, fairly cheap, and I can do this whole jar. I could probably get by with using 1 filter, but I change it about halfway through. So here is my coffee that has been soaking overnight. My son asked me why I had dirt water in the fridge, because it does look a lot darker with the coffee in it. So let me just try to show you guys what I do here without making a mess. Just let it do its thing. And as you do this a few times, it'll take longer because, of course, the coffee grounds are going to be sitting in the bottom. And so, yeah, that's what I do. And once this cup gets filled up, I just empty my cold brew coffee over into another ball jar and store it in the fridge. So, hope this helped, guys. I realize that everybody may not have this set up. My dad likes cold brew, or likes to strain his coffee like this. So what he does is he just takes one of these filters and one of his regular coffee cups, and he just puts a rubber band kind of tight around the top. So that's an idea if you want to use that. But I can't think of what it's called now, but Walmart has some things that's fairly inexpensive if you wanted to go out and purchase something. So yeah, you could probably get a pretty nice snug fit if you wanted to do how my dad does with a cup and put your filter straight into or on the top of your fresh mason jar where you're going to store your coffee. And so yeah, that actually is one less step too, so that's an idea. Okay guys, so iced coffee. This is an entire cafe latte premier protein shake. There's the nutrition facts for that. I just put it in this jar. This was a marinara jar, Pioneer one. I just thought it was cute, and I like that it has the measurements on the jar, so I just cleaned it up and kept it. By the way, that is really good marinara sauce. This is some of my cold brew coffee. Oop, that is finished. I still got that going over there. So what I do is I just fill this up. Put the lid on. This might be kind of hard to do the way that I normally do it with one hand. So let's see. Let me just give it a stir. And I usually have some like sugar-free syrups on hand. I'm out right now. I have to go to the store today. But the French vanilla is really good with this, and the caramel, however you say it. And I already have some ice in my cup, so then I just kind of put it over into this. It said leave room for syrups if you want to add that. And as you can see, my cup don't hold all of it, so I just put this in the fridge and finish it after that. And guys, it's really good. And if you wanted to add like some Fairlife milk in here, that would give you a little extra protein too. I want to try the Jordan's Skinny syrup. Coconut. I love all things coconut, but it's also kind of tricky in that a lot of things that are coconut kind of have like a strong alcohol taste almost. So if you guys have tried that and that's not the case with that syrup, let me know in the comments. And so I'm going to sit down and enjoy this iced coffee and make my menu and grocery list for the week. And this is going to be my lunch today. Hey y'all, it is lunchtime. And as you can see, it is a paper plate kind of lunch today. Another ham roll, different version. The other one that I showed you guys, I had cheese. I think I used Laughing Cow cheese maybe, and pickles. Or it was either this pepper jack cheese or pickles. I can't remember. But today I have, let me show you, the Great Value, the smoked ham instead of the cooked. There, see, of pepper jack. There's that. It is the 2% reduced fat. I love this cheese, guys. And of course, I just cut off the tops and cleaned the green onions. Then I have the Philadelphia pineapple on there. It might sound nasty to some people, but I'm telling you guys, the combination of the spice from the pepper jack cheese and the sweetness of the pineapple, it just goes really well together. And there's the stats on that. So then I'm gonna, oh, speaking of pineapple, look at this, guys. This cute little cut my daughter brought me. That's sweet. She said she got her one too, and we're gonna take them on vacation. She said we'll have matching cups. I thought that was sweet. So I'm gonna roll these up, and I'm gonna have lunch. Hey y'all, so here is today's lunch. I thought I'd show you guys because it's different than the usual. This is a carb balance tortilla by Mission. This is the brand. There is the nutrition facts on it, and then I just put it's barely even a sprinkling of mozzarella cheese and some Parmesan cheese, and I've sliced up some grape tomatoes, some fresh mushrooms. For that, I drizzled, like on the tortilla itself, I drizzled between these two pieces, there's probably about a half of a tablespoon of ranch. That's kind of like the sauce. And the peppers, these guys right here, y'all, these are the best banana peppers ever, okay? And I know that it says hot, but they're really not. I actually can't tell the difference between these and the mild. And there's the nutrition facts on those. So I am going to sit down and eat this lunch and probably watch some YouTube while I do that. Hey y'all. So this is my first meal, snack of the day. It's just some ham. It's the Great Value brand. It's not a really good example if you're trying to eat clean, I don't guess, but it's what I have on hand, so it's what I'm gonna have. Yeah. And I used just one wedge between the 2 pieces of ham of this Laughing Cow spicy pepper jack cheese. Ooh. There's the nutrition on that. And then a half of the cucumber from our garden. There's a wedge inside of each one of those. And I just diced up the rest and I'll have it on the side. So let's eat. This is what is left of my first meal of the day. That's about half of the ham roll with the cream cheese and cucumber in there. And a few pieces of the cucumber. I sprinkled some pepper on there. Now, before surgery, I would have went ahead and finished this and been like, you know what I mean, let's just not waste that little bit of food. But now it's just not worth the discomfort. So it is. Oh, excuse me. See, there's that hiccup burp. VSG. That's not my word, by the way. That Stacy Birdsong called it that on here, and I just think that it is the perfect word for the description of, like, kind of like a clue when I'm done eating. Everybody might, experience something different. I've heard that some people sneeze. I personally do the hiccup and the burp. So yeah. I'm glad I didn't try to finish this or take another bite. So this is going to, I might actually put this in the fridge. This is one of those things that will be fine in a little while. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And that makes me feel a little better about not wasting it. So, but I am going to get up and walk around for a few minutes. Just because that's what I do after I have something to eat. Not just, not because of like eating too much and needing the food to move down. It just feels better to me. Any amount of food, when I'm sitting down, it's like I can just feel it. And not, like I said, not because it's too much food. I can just feel it sitting there. And getting up and moving around for it, even if it's just a few minutes, just kind of takes that sensation away. So that's what we are going to do. Talk to you guys soon. I don't normally eat a snack before bed. That's something I've never been in the habit of doing. Well, I won't say ever, but for a long time haven't been, just because of acid reflux, even prior to surgery. But I had another day of some really high steps. I got in like, it was a little over 20,000 steps today. And I just feel like my body is like needing something. I know these are not real calorie dense, but I don't know. I didn't want anything heavy before bed. And this is food, so this is what I'm going to have. I got these in I think it was a 6-pack at Aldi. I mean, it's not a lot of calories, granted, but I don't know, maybe it will help with this. I'm just feeling a little lightheaded. So yeah, I've not experienced like hunger as far as like my belly feeling hungry, but I'm experiencing like the other signals that your body gives you. It's trying to tell you to feed it, basically. So yeah, these are really good. So I'm gonna have a few of these and then I'm gonna call it a day, guys. Hey y'all, so I know I said in the other video where I showed you how I do my cold brew coffee that I just did it like that because I already had that stuff on hand. Small kitchen, extra space to have something else, but I did decide to go ahead and get this. It's a Pampered Chef cold brew pitcher. I did loosen the lid on it, so it would be hard for me to do with one hand. I'll show you guys. This comes in. This is the metal insert on the bottom of the funnel. You use the metal for cold brew coffee, and it also comes with this plastic one for hot tea. I think is what it said. So, but I mean, you could use it for anything hot. It just said tea for whatever reason. Okay, so I'm going to pop this back on here. I have some ice in here and a little bit of Fairlife already. I'm gonna put my cafe latte premier protein in there. This one is my favorite. I'm so glad I'm able to have these again. Okay, so let's put that in. See the ice. Let's mix that up some, because I know more coffee will fit in there. And look, I'm trying to have all the coffee I can fit in there. It's that kind of day, and not just because it's Monday, because I'm just needing some extra energy today. Okay, well, they didn't change any. I must have put more Fairlife in there than I realized. Okay, it's fine. Y'all see how I put that on there? I need to fix that. It's like it's popping apart. A button-down shirt, and I told my husband, I said, "Oh, look, babe, it's me." Prior to VSG. He just laughed at me. Ooh, 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 yeah. Okay. So, the cold brew time in the fridge was, is the same, but this definitely makes it a lot faster because I'm not like transferring things. But I mean, either way works great. Everybody has different budgets, different, preferences of doing things, but I'm digging this little guy. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, I will put that in the link for you guys. And I just wanted to show you guys that. And I'm gonna have this coffee and this protein now.